In the past few weeks, I felt compelled to do a video about Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I just crossed over 200 hours with that game, and I'm really curious why I've had nothing to say about it yet. So, in this video I want to talk about two things. One, how I came about sinking a couple hundred hours into this game, and two, what I actually like about it. When I really think about it, I've been playing Counter-Strike for many years at this point. One of my friends installed a cracked version of the game on my desktop, and I didn't have really good internet, so I played with bots. The more tactical differences between this and other first-person shooters I played at the time kind of escaped me because I was a really dumb kid. Bot AI was bad enough for me to treat the game as a deathmatch simulator. If you jump forward even a few years after that, I got the Half-Life collection for one of my birthdays. I played through Half-Life and loved it, but I never stuck around for Counter-Strike. Though, playing Half-Life gave me a really good sense for those Quake-like shooters of the late 90s and early 2000s. I fully hopped on the hype train for Half-Life 2 in 2004, and part of that coverage actually contained some information about Counter-Strike Source. I recognized the name, but I didn't really care anything about it. Source followed me through college and a little bit after, and I began to get a sense of how competitive that game was. I understood that footsteps were something that you should be considering, and movement really affects your shot. I never tried to get good at Counter-Strike Source, but it was a fun toy to have around whenever my friends would LAN. In the fall of 2013, a friend and I picked up copies of CSGO when it went on sale. A lot of the familiar mechanics were there. I could buy guns at the beginning of rounds, and if I died, I'd have to wait until the round was over to respawn. It felt familiar. One thing that captured our attention was the competitive matchmaking mode. We had just finished playing a lot of Dota 2, so anything resembling a queuing system was fine by us. Now that Counter-Strike had exited that really awkward Source server browsing system, I began to take it a little bit more seriously. As time went on, I was able to convince a lot more of my friends to play with us. Competitive games like Dota 2 require a lot of upfront knowledge, but a lot of people understand what a first-person shooter is. And on top of that, a lot of people understand what Counter-Strike is because it's been around forever. My friends and I get on Skype to play this game about 2 or 3 times a week. We started to take the game a little bit more seriously by looking up strategies, and we even started our own little dumb clan. But we're not even that good. Well, I'm not that good at this game at all. Not at all. But the takeaway is that it gives us an opportunity to catch up. Given the opportunity, I just kind of shut myself in my own house and refused to talk to other people outside of work. But now that we kind of have a fun rapport while playing this game, I look forward to hanging out with my friends every night.
I've been drinking a lot, so chances of getting the skill are pretty good.
It's alright. I believe in you.
Zach can't really see straight. Got that scout. Got that scout. Got that scout.
This is when we all...
Got that scout. Got that scout.
This is when we all...
It's not just the friendship aspects that make me like Counter-Strike. Thousands of people play this game every hour because it is legitimately a really fun multiplayer game. I'm not even kidding. I don't like first-person shooters, and this is one of my favorites. Granted, it's made by Valve, which gives it plus 5 points on my scale, but it is legitimately a really good product. Competitive multiplayer is something that I haven't been a part of in ever. It terrifies me. But given a well enough structured queuing system, I think it's actually something that I could really enjoy in the future. Our typical routine is to warm up in one of the really great casual modes like Deathmatch or Arms Race. These modes lack a lot of pressure because the scoring doesn't really mean that much and you're not penalized for doing a whole lot of stuff. After we're nice and warm, we hop into competitive mode. In this mode, your wins and losses are counted and you're given a rank based on your performance. I am very bad at this game, like I said before, so my rank is like a silver whatever. Nobody cares. But it gives me an idea of how much I can improve. I've already brought up Dota 2 a lot in this video, but that game conditioned me to appreciate learning to perfect one game map and rerun the same scenario with different character builds until I find what works best for the current session. This is why I like Dust 2 so much. In my own mind, competitive bomb defusal on Dust 2 and CSGO is the default game mode. I know how unadventurous and unfair that is to the rest of the game, but that's something that Dota 2 impressioned in me. There's something special to me about loading into a match with familiar starting locations, resources, and strategies. I love this aspect of truly competitive games. There are no profile perks or anything that alter your experience from everybody else's. I played Titanfall and hated it because I had to level up my character to unlock new classes and some other garbage, and I hated League of Legends because I had to level up my profile to get more health. That seemed really imbalanced and not competitive to me. The weapon skin system in Counter-Strike Go is interesting. If you want, you can buy a different coat of paint for your favorite gun and show it off to your friends, but that's something that's never really interested in me, and it's mainly served as a way for me to bolster my Steam wallet and buy other games. I feel like enough has been said about how good Valve is at making weapon animations, but that's present in Counter-Strike Go too. Firing a gun is incredibly satisfying. As with a lot of my other videos, I'm not sure why I started recording this one, but I felt compelled to share this story with you because I've spent so much time with the game. CSGO gives me a good excuse to hang out with my friends while being an entertaining competitive multiplayer game that helps me enjoy a genre of games I'm typically not fond of, and that's why it's so fantastic. If you have a PC, you should absolutely download this game, and if you want to play with me, go ahead and find my clan. We're called Bang Bros, goddammit, and I'm sure we'll show you a good time, wink. And that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, go ahead and click the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. And also, I'm still really terrible at self-promotion, so if you want to go ahead and share this video with people you like, maybe some forums, that'd help me out a whole bunch. I don't know how to do that stuff.